Alright. I ran out of long-sleeved, regular undershirts or overshirts. So I'm wearing a sweaty today. But I do got a blue collar back on the background. And I got some tan pants. My hair is slicked back and I'm ready. Shoes tight. Going back to school. My name is Tyler Allen Howard. I live in Oahu, Hawaii. I am 35 years old, and I work at Triple Army Medical Center, and I am leaving the neighborhood of where I currently live. I am doing a live stream for the only purpose of myself, not for clout. Likes, shares are welcomed, but it's for me. It's been a rough past 5.5 years, and I have been doing live streams over the past I've been doing live streams for the probably last week and a half, and this is the first time I'm actually recording it, utilizing the phone's operating system camera feature and not going through a social media application. So this is not technically a live stream, it is a recording, and I just realized I might be truly a talking head right now.
Bluetooth audio, please say a command.
Bluetooth audio.
Bluetooth audio.
Okay, interesting. Oh, nope, there it goes. Now it's on Bluetooth. Okay. So, I don't know where the voice is going to be recorded from. Either it's from the car or it's from the Bluetooth. Either it's from the phone or it's either from the Bluetooth on the car. What else? I guess I'm not really in a sharing mood. I wasn't earlier, even before I got a text message, and I'm still not now. And it's nothing to do with my mindset. It's more, I actually got 4 hours of interrupted sleep last night, regardless if my brain was continuously processing, and I wake up at 4.5, 5 hours knowing I have to be, but the moment I know if I actually get out of bed that I actually will be up and I have to start my day. So that's where we're at, basically. Where we're at is I got a solid almost 5 hours of sleep, regardless if I had to be or not, and I'm rested. At the same time frame, my brain and my, what do you call it, self-awareness of consciousness knows I could go right back to bed right now. So obviously my body was able to rest, but my brain was still processing while I slept. I have the windows up, it's not raining. I'll probably open them up once I get up to the main drag that goes up and down the mountainside. Again, I guess I should redo the whole thing. My name is Tyler Allen Howard, 35 years old, in Oahu, Hawaii. This is for myself. It is not for clout. I am posting just to post. It's kind of one of those things where the therapist or the parent figure says, write it down. Even if you don't send it, write it down. And it makes you feel better. It don't make you feel better. What makes me feel better is sending it out and making it someone else's problem, not my own. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting it down. I'm putting in recording all my thoughts unfiltered and sending it out. I'll let the world decide what they want to do with it. It sounds arrogant and it sounds irresponsible, but it's true. I'm a tiny little nobody in the pond of billions, trillions, and if that's not something to scale it, we're on a tiny little ball of molten rock and I mean, that's it, molten rock and atmosphere in the tiny little solar system of the Milky Way. And that's one galaxy out of everything that's continuously expanding. You want to feel small, you just have to look up. Hence why there's a movie with the Netflix saying, "Don't look up." That movie is actually a really good movie. Because surprisingly was exactly what I was going through about 3.5 years ago. When I find out that, well, it was more like 4.5 now. Jeez, time really does go by quickly. But it was basically when I was trying to report myself being compromised and report all my devices compromised. People were just like, okay. And then they went back to their day in, day out processes, which it was just kind of like, okay. Anywho, again, this is not for clout. It is nice to get views. It is nice to get likes. It's amazing to get comments, and if even a possible reshares. But again, these videos, my mother wanted me to. This is a couple days ago. My mother wanted me to comment on a comment about her comment of authorization on my posting, and no. My posting are my posting. If I say something inaccurate that I do not stand behind, and I come back the next day or a week after, or a month later, or a year later, I'm like, I should have not said that. I do apologize to the world. That was very stupid of me or arrogant. I'll do that. But what I will not do is go back and forth of why I stated what I stated in a recorded, live, advertised publicly recording. I'm not doing that. That's manipulation to go back and forth on who's right, who's wrong. Should have been done, shouldn't have been done. And I'm not doing that. As I learned when I was a young little kid, freaking 21 years ago, 25 years ago, once it's on the internet, it's on the internet. Regardless if it's a quarantined internet, containerized, individualized. Once it's on an online service, for it to be an advertisement as a service for a service, it's on there forever, regardless if it's been deleted or not, or archived, or hired for people to remove. Data does not go away. What's the one thing that that people learn when actually taking classes about Windows or Microsoft computers is when deleting files or folders, what you're deleting is the computer's operating system's view perspective of that file, but that file or that directory does not get removed. It stays there, exactly there, especially on solid state memory. With solid state memory, that those files, those folders, when deleted within an operating system, they actually just sit there as the data as it stays without being manipulated. The only time that they get rewritten over is when new data needs that space, it gets rewritten over, but it never gets removed. Solid state memory changed the game when it became when it became solid state memory. It really changed the game, because back on spinning disks, the needle had to go through multiple different hardware actions to find the layered data. Either it was in one disk, 2 disks, 3 disks, 4 disks, 5 disks, multiple different layers, and at the same time frame, the constant spinning of it also had to find the exact written location on the drive itself. That's why defragmentation back on spinning disks was an actual thing. It had the operating system detect where the operating system's files, startup files, program files, and personal file and user data, and it would organize it in what it deemed necessary, or at least the programming of it. It deemed necessary for it to be bootable at the quickest and easiest for the computer itself. It was a program to detect literally where a file was, and if it needed to be moved to make the program better, it would move it. That was defragmentation, and that's really how do I say it? That's just barely grazing it, because if the super nerds actually explained the coding and the codex of that and the syntax, they could probably explain exactly what block it would, how it would write, if it was a 16, if it was an 8-bit, a 32-bit, if it was duplicated between the versions when Windows 7 came out for 64-bit, or technically that's 84, 64? Oh shit, 82? So yeah, super geeks, super nerds know the computer data. I know the operating system. I've always known the operating system. I'm that observant, and I kind of wish Windows Vista could come back, just so I could prove everyone how easy it is to actually get it to work. It might not have worked as designed, but I could tell you right now, I got Windows Vista working hands down. I was probably like the only technician that actually stood behind Vista. Anywho, this is Tyler Allen Howard. I am doing like a 58 on a 45. Wait, what? I'm doing a 48 on a 45. Thank you very much. It is the next day. I am not live streaming. I'm recording utilizing the phone's hardware itself and camera app. I have no idea if it's utilizing a phone call. My Bluetooth is connected, so we'll see how this turns out. This really is to see how all the social media applications view this upload, because I'm tired of me uploading something that says SD on it. That's so freaking 30 years ago. SD should not exist anymore. We're literally in the era of high-speed bandwidth of 1 gigabyte, either fiber optic and even coax, depending on the location. There should be nothing that should be standard edition. I am slowing down because it is 35, I'm reaching 40, and I'm hitting the light. This is probably where the peanut gallery wants me to end this recording. I am going to wait until I get to the main freeway. I really could have gone for another 4 hours. My brain is fucking fried. I don't know if I can swear, but my brain is fried. I am tired. I do have a whole lot of shaving cream. I've been saying shea butter, but it's my shaving cream, Gillette. It's a vitamin E and shea butter. It works good on the face. The only problem that I have is my skin is very sensitive. So if I do shave too quickly using it, I end up nicking myself somewhere. But beyond that, I like it because it acts like a hair gel, and at 8 hours later, it makes it perfectly smooth and straight. And if it's not straight, all I need to do is comb it out. Who knew something that was for the face could be good for the hair too? All right. again, because I am doing this recording through the phone's OS and not utilizing an application, I'm gonna finish it with. It is Thursday, June 4th, 2026 at 05:18 in the morning. I am Tyler Allen Howard, 0705-1990. And God be with you. God bless to the people who control the devices that I utilize. Thank you for not killing me yet. I know you have the aptitude and capability to do so. I'm not an idiot. So thank you. And till next time. So what I'll say is good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and if I don't see you, good night.